and back, forward and back. Good morning everybody, good morning Australia, good morning the world, good morning America, and good morning Canada and Indonesia. These are all places I've seen that are watching my videos, so thank you. Wow, I never thought I would be intercontinental. I've only ever travelled to one place, and that was New Zealand, a beautiful place. I think there should be more wheels over there because their terrain is just amazing. It's the most beautiful place. It's a little bit chilly over there though. If it's chilly, C-H-I-L-L-I. Yeah, a little bit cold this morning. I'll put my gloves on. So I'm out early on my electric unicycle. I've got it out of bed, and it's all I thought about was coming to make some content for you all and for me all. It really is like something that's starting to drive me a little bit more, and that's because it's grown, and that's great. It seems to be a lot of buzz at the moment. Everybody's thinking about new wheels. Everybody's trying to decide and debate, and it's just giving us a bit of energy, isn't it, in the EUC community? Is it the Master? Is it the S22? Is it the EX20S? Is it the Hero? Oh, I'm gonna get a Sherman. There's so much coming out. There's a lot of channels. There's new channels. There's great content. Oh, it's a good thing. It's a buzz, and it's just getting the word out to more people. The more that sell, the more the community grows. The more the wheels improve, the more all of it, It's not rocket science. It's electro science. It's like the future. Hey, you too. Don't have a good day. Have a fantastic day. I was going to say something even meaner just for comedy value, and I didn't. I'm a nice guy. Nice guy just flying through the sky on my INMOTION V11. That's what we've got. It's an INMOTION V11 electric unicycle. Layout Z-frame braces. Just some black jeans. They're just cotton. Nothing special. Not really that spectacular. They hug nice, conform to my ass, and that's about all I need, so they don't fall off. Don't want to be ass hanging about on one of these wheels. I've got some Kevlar gloves. They're a drop bear gain attitude glove. They do really well. You get their motorbike gloves, and you need to get them. I think they have some kind of silicon magic. I'm not sure how that works, but the gloves that allow you to hit a touch screen on your phone, and that's important. But with the thick with the thick leather, you sometimes can't touch your phone. But these little Kevlar gloves, they seem great. Did you see that? Like, what a buzz from everybody in the park. I decided to cut through the park. I have no plan today. I just rolled out of bed and wanted to go somewhere. Wanted to show you something. It felt like a need to get out of the house to follow my dream. Look at all these people. There's some sort of event on, and they all got a buzz out of my little super wheel. Now I have to drive on the grass. So there must be like a walkathon on. Imagine if this was a wheel meet. Pop onto the grass again, on and off. Such a good little wheel for that. The INMOTION V11 has such a plushy little suspension. It's something I'm hearing about on the KINGSOng S22. It might not be so good on those plush little bumps just yet. There's an issue with the sliders. Let's talk about the elephant in the house. I think there's two elephants in this house. You know, there is definitely the fire concern, but let's push that elephant out of the house. I think that's been well addressed. Well, we'll see. But, you know, the talk, I mean, there's been enough videos on that. Everybody knows. They've done things. People are still riding it. The new firmware seems better. Yeah, so you've also got the improvements that are coming. But, you know, one of the design aspects that I think people do see might be a problem is the sliders on the suspension. Yeah, it could have been delivered better, absolutely. I'm not a big fan of... I see exactly what they're saying, and over time it is going to wear, and I don't mind. I do mind, but I do mind, you mind, we all mind. But worst case scenario, I need to look at these wheels. I think it's understandable. Many people see that these wheels, both all the new generations, all the old generations, they can have some issues. And I think with these new designs, there are some issues. You've got things like some cheaper manufacture possibly on the Master, which is bearable. If you're not buying it to sit and look at, that's cool. It's going to get smashed. So a little bit of rough forging, that's okay. You know, it's not ideal, but it's okay. And I think, keep it in perspective, the price of these, it is a lot. And I'm sure for anybody that's been in the game and watched it slowly increase, it's really hard to justify. But for somebody coming into the game from a transport, you know, like a car or a bike, and looking at the price of these and the return I get, you know, if you tried to buy a Tesla, and you've still got a lot more running costs. So, you know, for my 4,000 Australian, it takes about a year for me to really start saving and getting some of that money back, and then I've still got resale and I can still use it. So there's so many pluses in that aspect. I'm not justifying high prices, but I'm trying to justify high prices, and I can at least see that I get a benefit back. So I can there sometimes kind of outweigh. It helps me look at the spend and feel a little bit better about that. And I know that if these were designed with absolutely flawless manufacture and quality assurance programs that scrapped any little bit of forging that had some rough metal and paint, then it's going to start costing a lot more. You know, the production price goes up, and then everybody's wants go up, and it just becomes a different game. So let's, you know, a little bit of, you know, grin and bear it, I guess, just sort of is coming in my head. A little bit of, okay, I'm going to have to make some compromises. I think the wheel does have, you know, it doesn't quite have the torque I would love. It doesn't have the great sliding mechanism on the suspension. There was delays. You know, I wanted it by now. I wanted it to help drive my new channel. But I'm also happy that you're all watching as we get towards that. So thanks for sticking by me. And then the Master, you know, you've also got people looking to swap out the suspension because it does bottom out at times. I think Chance is an extreme case, but if you look at his videos, he's gunked up his suspension and he's had an issue with a bolt, and so they're all fixable things. A little bit of duct tape, a little bit of care, and you're back on the road. One thing I'm really hoping, and I have seen one issue with the control board on the KINGSONG. Look, I'm not going to confirm anything, I don't know lots, but apparently, don't know if the support was as good as it should be. There might be some issue where it's only a test unit. I'm not really sure. It was given out to the community as a really good cause, and I think there's been an issue with one of the parts, and they might not be replacing it for free, but I don't know all about that. So, you know, but what I'm looking at is we want support in the back end. I love support in my back end. If my sliders on my KINGSONG S20 give in and they cause some kind of issue, I really want the support from KINGSONG. I want replaceable parts, and I want it to be cheap and kind of seamless, the whole experience. So that's the support I'm looking for, and that's why I'm putting my money in that product. It's also the design. I still love the look. To me, it looks like I'm an artist and I enjoy aesthetic. Can't help it. Huge push for 1,000 subscribers. I've only just started this, so please share me around. I'm forward and back, Brisbane, Australia. This is my electric unicycle on the River of Brisbane. Now, I'm glad I come out sometimes. Got here at the right time. It should make a nice little video. I've only got a bit of time to do all of this, hey, and I do my best. But you do what you do and you get on with it. Don't sit there contemplating and waiting for better things to happen. Just go and start it. Start something. Make something of your life. Or don't. Play Fortnite. That's cool. Play it well. Play it with vigour, gusto, determination. Hey, this is really nice. I'm having a good morning. I'm glad I got myself out of bed. I didn't. Something else did. There's greater forces at work. The forces of YouTube videos. Yeah, you know, I guess thanks to you all for helping give me a reason to get out and see stuff like this. You know, when I look at the wheels and joining the wheel community, I think you need to earn your stripes. You don't, but I enjoy earning my stripes. I was looking back at my motorbike career and I started with an SR50 Aprilia scooter, and then I stepped up to a 250 Kawasaki Ninja, and then I stepped up to an R3 Yamaha, and then I stepped up to an R6 Yamaha, and then I stepped up to a Big Bang R1, and then a 2015 R1, and then a BMW S1000RR. That was a journey, a really enjoyable journey, and I could have probably just jumped in a little deeper, started with an R6, but I'm really glad that I didn't, and I got to progress through, because it was a bit of an experience thing. You're really excited to upgrade, and you're kind of looking forward to that moment where you upgrade, and it's a real buzz when you do it, and you don't forget your other wheels. It's just part of the journey. It's part of it all, and I think it's going to be the same, and I want it to be the same with the wheels. So start with a V11, a little 18-inch, step up to the KINGSOng S22. It might not be the one that's, you know, it might not be 1000cc, it might just be an R6 600cc. And that gives me room to be able to jump on a master a little bit later. So I haven't hit the ceiling yet. I've still got all this room for growth, and I don't peak yet and hit the top of the chart when it comes to EUCs, and I can still then, you know what I'm saying? I've still got it to look forward to. I'm not sitting there waiting on the next wheel all the time to push it further. I'm not always pushing things at their maximum. I'm just sitting within that little comfort zone, waiting for technology to push. And I know that I can always go out tomorrow and buy a faster wheel, one that has a little bit more torque. You know, that's a good journey. I'm glad I've got that up my sleeve. The KINGSOng, I think, is a safer option. It's definitely a really stable, solid wheel, and I have confidence straight away. I've had a chance to test it because KINGSOng actually sent a few units out to dealers. That's a positive. I haven't been able to do that with the Master. If they had, you know, they might have had another sale, so perhaps that's something that they could look at, getting a few more units out for people to actually test. Seems like a pretty valid thing to do, and you know, having that back-end support. I know around here some of the Begode parts have been a little bit hard to come across. I'm not going to name names, but somebody told me that they've been waiting on parts from October. So if you've got a wheel, especially a new model, and that's out of whack because some part goes out of stock or is hard to get, that's going to be a real problem if you're rolling around. That support is massive. To me, I need my dealer to be able to get parts So if there are any early teething issues, they're on it. I can keep rolling. Hey, good luck to you, whichever wheel that you choose to buy. I was going to say good luck to you if you don't buy a wheel, and then I stopped and thought about it and thought, no, not good luck to you. No, still good luck to you as well, but you should buy one. Going home, you're going to have a hot cup of coffee. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. There's every chance. I'm going to go and plug this back in, hit the trails, and be back at it today, I think. I'm feeling back on my feet. I'm fighting my little cold flu, and I just want to be out rolling, getting content. We've got a heap of weather on the way next week. I've still got all of my uni stuff, so I need to get out and film on the days I can, get some content that I can edit later on. It does take a lot of work.
The Eagle has landed.
I'm putting a lot of effort in to building this channel because I want it to grow for me, and it's helping me grow as a person and helping me meet some new people. So, you know, I'm going to aim to keep doing this. And well, this is forward and back, and my voice is going a little bit hoarse. I don't have any more lozenges, so if anyone from Vicks is watching, Soothers, I wouldn't mind a t-shirt, something with a lozenge on it. You know, I'm willing to be sponsored by anybody. I even like bread, loaves of bread as gloves or knee pads. However you want me to dress up, a toast to you, I'll say, and I'll make up puns. Thanks for watching my videos. I'm forward and back from Brisbane, Australia. I'm an electric wheelist out on my electric wheel, just talking. Thanks for travelling with Forward and Back. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you really enjoyed this. My actual name is Fabian, and I'm actually rolling on a one wheel. Bye.
And then back, forward, and then back.